Hello, Santa Muerte Online. Santa Muerte Online classes, real quick. Just gonna do this video here before I go ahead and make a YouTube video about this. Um, and it's gonna be about the fruits. What the hell do we do with the fruits? After a few days, after a few weeks, after a few months. There are many things that we could do with the fruit. Um, Many things that we could do with her fruits. One of the things that we could do is we could take it out, put it under a tree. But before we do that, now you gotta make sure it's not mushy, okay? Still, but before we take it out and put it in the woods, you can pass it around your body, okay? Meaning, you're telling Mother Nature, this is for me, okay? This is my incense. That way, you can get some blessings. Blessings back from Mother Nature, from nature. Then you simply pick up the fruit, put a little bit of honey of it if you want. You don't need to put honey. And then you just leave it at the root of a tree, leave it out in the woods, leave it in their backyard, leave it in the where you have your plants. Let the animals take care of it. Let the squirrels take care of it. Let the ants take care of that. It'll bring blessings to you. The other thing we could do with the fruits is we could go ahead and smash them, puree them in water, and we could use that for spiritual baths to have blessings come in, okay, for to attract somebody. There are many things we could do with those fruits, okay. We could use it for spiritual bath, not only on ourselves and other people. Now, also, if the fruit is still good, still fresh after 3 months, 2 months, you can eat it. You can eat it. So for an issue that you might have, for stomach cramping, if you're down on some sort of vitamin, you can bless the fruit and put your intentions into the fruit. Not necessarily do you throw the fruit in the garbage. I'd rather go and put it, for nature to take care of it, for Mother Nature, and give back a percentage of me, of what goes in my table back to Mother Nature, from that fruit. And, it goes, it rots, worms come out of it, the birds eat those worms. So you're giving back to nature. With the spiritual bath, now many people know that they could use fruits for spiritual bath. And that's when you're trying to attract a person, or attract a partner into your life, because the fruit will sweeten you. The nectar of God's will make you, feel different and give you a different energy, and it attract you. For example, makes you attracting to a co-worker or somebody that you really want to get their attentions, but you must know that person. For example, if you're trying to attract a movie star that you don't know and you don't see, don't expect it to work for you. You have to have communications with that person. The other thing is those fruits, you can put it behind the door for one day, and that's you calling blessings, to your table, food, and then you can go ahead and put it under the tree. So don't throw away those fruits. Those fruits are very, very important. They have a lot of energy. Another thing, like for example, you see me that I put an orange there, right? Well, I could go ahead and peel the orange before I put it in the woods. Let the orange peel dry, and then I could work with that peel. Okay, it's energized in that altar. I could make a tea for myself, when I'm sick. I could use it in spiritual bath. I could use it to make homemade Florida water. There are many applications you can use that. You can put it in that same water that you have in the altar. So when you can drink it, it has a little flavor to it, but at the same time, it has more energy, because you did not only energize that fruit, you energized that water. Okay. Most of you are seeing my videos that I've been posting on YouTube, where I explain why I put a lot of times my altars on the floor. And that's because I am grounding that energy. That water house is grounded. Um, it's like almost like walking barefooted in the grass. You're grounding yourself to earth, to Mother Nature. Okay, so that's the reason why I have this altar on the floor. I have many altars. Those who have come to my place personally will see that I have different Santa Muertes, different altars, and yet I have some hidden in some closets that you don't see. Okay, those who have come into my house, my place, not house, but my little studio, know that I live very humble. I'm a very humble person. I sleep on a freaking air mattress. Okay, I don't even have furniture because I have a lot of ceremonies that we do here. Because I don't just practice, with Santa Muerte. I practice Palo too. And I'm like, well, for me to be moving furniture around, for me to be doing this, because I'm going to do an initiation to the Santa Muerte, or I'm going to do something for Palo, I choose not to have furniture. So I live very humble. Just my little air mattress and a TV, and all the rest is basically empty. So I could do my ceremonies, where I could do drum playing, whatever, to whatever deity I'm going to do the ceremony for. So that's what I just wanted to bring something to you here. Okay, I had a great question today, actually for one of the followers here in this page. And it was, well, I put my fruit there about 3 months ago and it's all mushy. So my next question was, when was the last time you went into that altar and you prayed? And she was like, well, yeah, I've not been paying attention to it. I haven't been on the altar. Well, there you go. Because that altar is your own energies. It's your energies that you're putting into that little space. So if you're not attending that altar, if you're not lighting candles to that altar, it only requires 5 minutes of your time. And not every day. Every two days of a week is fine. 1 day of a week is fine, but you are energizing that altar. So don't expect for you to put a fruit there and then walk away and don't come back 4 months later. And you don't come back 4 months later because you have a lot of flies on that altar. You're not attending that altar. Your water cup, it has crust all over it because you put water there and you left it there for 3-4 months. It doesn't work that way. You have to be on top of that altar because it's your energies, it's your spirituality. I have this water right here that, before I sleep tonight, I'm gonna drink it. Then I'm gonna rinse the glass and I'm gonna put more water in there. Those fruits has been there for a long time. And I mean, honestly, a lot of people don't believe that. Do the test. Put a piece of fruit in your table and then put a fruit in the altar and you tell me how long it will last. And just for you guys to see, I'm going to take a bite out of this. It's been there, honestly, for like 5 months. And it still crunches. Because that's the energy that you're putting into the altar. I hope it makes sense to you guys on how we could use fruits and why you need to be on top of your altar. Now I'm going to finish this video because, this apple is delicious and I don't want you guys hearing me talk while I eat or crunching. So y'all have a blessed day.